Come look at these, buddy, all right? We'll just look at these in terms of, this is at impact, okay? So the left-hand one here now, so the club kind of outside the line. Your right arm now is on top of your left arm. And this is a smidgen before impact, but we can see everything sort of a bit more underneath there. This foot's not quite as tilted through, okay? So the club now is swinging up here. It's controlled, yet it's not wobbling, whereas before, you got it here, and it was kind of like, wee, and there'd be a lot of this movement here now with the club loop. And then from here now, you get this sort of like power feeling where you kind of pull, drag, and twist. And that was what was causing the club face now to open. The club now getting a little bit on the steeper side because of it. And now you're kind of chopping across the golf ball to try and send it somewhere in that direction, because you know the ball's going to do that potentially. That's or more often, that's the sort of slice spin you're going to get. You then swing it hard left with your arms. Now your arms are doing this sort of folding over here. Well, the information has been given to the ball. The ball's going to start right, unfortunately, or to the target and just disappear off to the right there. Whereas this one, you can see here now as you start going back down. If we sort of go back, actually a frame, clear all those lines, I'll show you that different angle where you're staying back. If we look at where that club comes in from here, that there, it's sort of more through this area of your body, whereas this one here now, you're taking it a bit more through your right shoulder there. You can see, see how your hands are more in front of your chest, whereas this one is a bit more kind of from that, what we call behind here, doing this kind of thing, not that way. So the club's working much more efficiently in the golf ball, we call more on plane, and having that kind of foam insulation pipe in the club working underneath that, you can sort of see the club as it's coming in the golf ball there now, tracking from this way. And because of that different change of path, the golf ball starts just right at target there and actually draws more left than you wanted it to. But once you start seeing a golf ball go in that direction, you'll go, oh, hang on a second, I can start swinging the club a bit more this way, so hanging back on it won't seem such a big issue, okay? And we control that club face. As you said, you felt the club face impact was aiming out to the right there, yeah? But it wasn't because you were sort of setting up that way. It was changing from a square setup at address in the backswing as you took it back. Okay, it was opening. Now it was square there, still pretty square there. It worked a lot with that right palm, which you're doing that really nicely. It was still kind of square here. It was still pretty square here in line with your forearm there. But now we start losing a bit of control there. That sort of almost loss of control with that club. Now we start pulling down. You can see your right hip and knee kind of thrusting out towards the golf ball. Just that there to me looks like a golfer just absolutely trying as hard as they can to send it somewhere in that direction, where you kind of get yourself on a tee, you get back here and it's like, whoa, like please go this way, somewhere left, for God's sake, otherwise I'm losing my goal. And that's the thing. The thing with the irons though, you didn't have any fear of going left, did you? No. Because the ball didn't go to the right. So you didn't try to have any fear of going to the right, so you weren't trying to yank it left, and the ball was going pretty straight. Once you stay back with the driver a little bit, so you're not kind of sliding so far ahead of it, you sort of see as you come back between the golf ball here now, you're just able to clear your body a lot easier. Yes, I think a little bit narrower than normal, but we can come back this way with your feet, which puts that ball a little bit further forward than maybe the textbook says. Most guys say left heel. I like to measure the ball from your chest, because that's where the low point in the swing is going to be. So if the ball is too near your low point with the driver, you're coming down too steep on it. Even if the ball's further, you have the ball way left. If I have this sort of metal thing here, if the ball's on my left heel, but I'm stood like this, there's my centre of my chest, it's pretty much on the ball, yeah? So if I do this with the driver, I'm behind it. If that feels strange to you, I'll go and do that, yeah? So it gets me behind the ball correctly. It's just going to help your arms better release through much more efficiently and swing through to a nice balanced finish position there without trying to fight it, just coming off to the right. Okay, mate? Yeah, brilliant. Good stuff, right?